Good morning, dear students. I'm Ms. Hanadi Hassan. I'm with you again to continue Unit 3 of the Grade 9 curriculum. Today, we will work on the workbook. Here we have a text about living in space. We are going to read it. Someday, people will live in space. By the end of this century, there will be permanent settlements that will allow people to lead a normal life in space. Hundreds of astronauts are going to work and live in the space station, which will take 10 years to build. In some way, living on the moon will be easier than living in a space station. And it will be cheaper because people want to bring everything from the Earth by rockets. The space city will be like a gigantic glass wheel that will contain buildings, factories, and special meeting places. Inside it, people won't live differently from small towns on the Earth. It will have air so that inhabitants can breathe, and they won't need to wear special space suits inside the buildings. Scientists also believe that they will obtain water from a large ice lake on the moon. People won't have to do housework because robots will do that for them. Food won't be a problem as settlers won't need to eat. Instead, they will take a pill 3 times a day. The first group of astronauts will live on the moon for 6 months, and then they will return to the Earth, and another group will travel. This will be repeated until the first settlers can finish establishing the new city. So life on the moon will be just the beginning. We hope they will use the knowledge we get there to plan expeditions to Mars, Mercury, and even Pluto. So this is the text discuss about future ideas about living in space that people may live in the future. So all these are predictions. We don't know if they will come true or no. And as a result of this, so the scientists maybe will looking toward exploring other planets such as Mercury, Mars, and Pluto. Now here we have the keywords. Settlement, it's a new place to live in for large groups. Rocket, it's a vehicle used for traveling or carrying astronauts into space. Gigantic, it's very big or huge. Obtain, get, expedition, an organized journey with a particular purpose. Now we have an exercise about the keywords. It chooses the correct word that match with its definition. Number 1, a new place to live in for large groups is rocket, settlement, wheel, expedition, of course, settlement. A vehicle used for traveling or carrying astronauts into space, settlement, gigantic, rocket, expedition, of course a rocket. Very big or huge, normal, small, permanent, gigantic. Obtain, get, lead, build or need, get. An organized journey with a particular purpose, settlement, rocket, expedition, robot, expedition. So these are the keywords. They can help you memorize word more, maybe. Now we have the questions about the text as the form in the exam. Multiple choices, A, B, C, or D. Number 1, living in space will be normal in the next century in permanent settlements for astronauts only on all planets. Of course, in permanent settlement. Building the space station will last for 10 days, a week, 10 years, 6 months. Of course, for 10 years. Number 3, the city in the space will look like a very small wheel, a huge wheel made of glass, eyeglasses, a gigantic glass of water. Of course, the correct answer is B, a huge wheel made of glass. Number 4, people will get water from a huge glass of water, Earth by rockets, a large ice lake on the moon, rivers on other planets. A large ice lake on the moon. Number 5, as for food, people in space will have a problem, have 3 meals, cook, take pills. Take pills. So these are the answer for multiple choices. Now we will have a kind of interactive activity. Okay, true and false statements. Decide if the following statements are true or false. Number 1, living in a space station will be cheaper than living on the moon. That's false. Living on the moon is cheaper and easier than living in a space station. Number 2, people will take everything from the Earth by rockets. And of course, that's false. They won't bring everything from Earth. There will be buildings, factories, and special meeting places in the space city. Yes, that's true. Life in the space city will be similar to life on Earth, and that's true also. Inside the buildings, people will have to wear special space suits. People won't need to wear special space suits, and that's false. Establishing the new city will take 6 months. No, the first group will stay for 6 months, then this will be repeated until the city will finish. Okay, they will finish establishing the city, so it's false. Now to check our answer, yes, and that's very good. Okay, so these were the questions about the text. Now we have vocabulary section. Choose the correct answer, A, B, or C, or D. It's to feel nervous before an exam. Of course, as any students can feel normal, snowy, reading, or sweet. So it's normal. It's natural to be nervous. Property in Homs is than property in Damascus. Taller, hotter, cheaper, thinner. Of course, it's cheaper. You don't have to pay a lot of money. 3, doctors gave Hani oxygen to help him drink, eat, smile, breathe. Of course, everyone needs oxygen to breathe. So these are answers. Number 4, you will need permission from the teacher if you want to leave the class. To go, obtain, lose. To obtain, to get permission. He has to take to control his blood pressure. Pills, bills, hills, nails. So pills is the correct answer. 6. Our goal is to a new research center in our city to help drop, establish, spread. Of course, establish, to set up or to build a new research center. Okay. Now, we move to the grammar part. Will and going to. We start by will. We know that we use most of them for the future. We use will plus infinitive to talk about predictions. with no evidence. In other words, if you predict the future because you think something will happen, so we use will. So this prediction based on your belief, on your opinion. I think Brazil will win the match. So your prediction based on opinion is based on opinion. We don't know if it will come true or not. So no evidence. Number 2, when we take a decision, decision taking at the moment of speaking. I've spelled coffee on my shirt, I'll change it. So this decision is at the moment of speaking. Now we use verb to be, is, am, are, and going to infinitive to talk about predictions about the future, but when we have evidence, when we have signs that we can see. But with will, no evidence. With going to, we have evidence, we have signs we can see. Look at the clouds. It's going to rain. So I can see the clouds. So here we have evidence now, a clear evidence now. I can see it. So it's going to rain. Number 2, prior plans or intentions in the future. So we have an event that has been planned before the time of speaking. I'm going to visit Aleppo next week. I have, my visit to Aleppo has been already planned. I have already decided on going there. So it's not decision at the time of speaking. It's prior plans. It's something that I have arranged before speaking. Now, we have more uses of will. 3. When we ask or give an offer, we use will. I'll help you with these bags. Will you help me open this door? Number 4, when we ask, to ask for or give information, we use will. What time will the play start? So I'm asking for information for the time. It will start in a few minutes. Number 5, when, to give promise, we use will. I'll give you your money back tomorrow. I promise you. I'll help you if I have enough time. I'll promise you. 6, to express a strong will to do something, we use will. The homework is difficult, but I will do it. I'm happy to do it. I have no problem to do it. I'm willingly want to do it. Now, the keywords that we can use with these, with will and going to for the future. Today, tonight, tomorrow, next week, next year, next month, next season, so on. This evening, this afternoon, this week, someday, so on. We have affirmative, how to make affirmative, negative, any questions? Affirmative. The weather will be sunny tomorrow. In negative, the weather won't be rainy tomorrow. What will the weather be like tomorrow? So we use will in questions, and in negative, will not, or the short form, won't. Going to, I'm going to visit my aunt next week. Since we have verb to be, so we put the not after verb to be. I'm not going to visit my aunt next week. Question, what are you going to do next week? So no need to bring auxiliary verbs. We have a verb to be, we put the not, and we use it in the questions. Now we come to apply this rule on exercises. Multiple choices. Let's choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. Number 1, the phone is ringing. I answered. Will have, I'm going to, I am answering. Of course, the phone is ringing now, so I will answer it. We have a decision that has been made at the moment of speaking. There is no prior plan that I want to answer the phone. I don't know that the phone will ring. So I decided now, I'm a decision at the moment of speaking. instant decision. I'm not free tomorrow. I, the doctor. I'm going to see, I saw, I will see, I have seen. I'm going to see. We have a prior plan. I have an appointment with the doctor. The weather, dreadful tomorrow. No clear evidence, no present evidence now. So it's going to be, will be, has been, or was. Of course, will be. It's like a general prediction, okay? But we don't have evidence. With no evidence, it's a heavy box. I it for you. I'm going to lift, will lift or lift it. I will lift. It's an offer to do something at the moment of speaking. So I saw that this box is heavy for you, so I will help you carry it. It's a decision at the time of speaking. It's like an offer to do something. Tonight, we a birthday party for my mother. Have, had, will have, or are going to have. Of course, we are going to have. Here, the birthday party has been already arranged. We have already arranged this party for our mother. I think our team, the match, will win, is going to win, is winning or win. So here we have like a personal opinion, think, personal prediction, no clear evidence, I will. Okay, will win. I'd love to go out, but I think it's raining. It's going to continue, continued, will continue, or we have continuous. Of course, since we have think, it will continue. It's a personal prediction based on opinion, on belief. It's a freezing today, freezing. It snows soon. Will it snow? Snows, snowed, is going to snow. We have a clear evidence now, freezing, so it's going to snow. It's 7-0. They, the match, will win, are going to win, we're winning. Since we have a clear evidence, we have the result. So it's an evidence now, so they are going. She's so tired, she needs some rest. I think she, a week off, is going to takes, will take. I think so. Personal opinion, belief, will take. Do you want to go with us next Saturday? We, a football match, will attend, are going to attend, attended or attend, of course. We are going to attend. It's a prior plan. We have arranged, okay, before a football match for next Saturday. We have a plan that has been arranged before for next Saturday. We forgot to buy bread. We back to buy some. Will go, are going to go, are going. Of course, we will go. A decision at the moment of speaking. Amal has bought a new book. Tonight she at home and start reading. Stays, stayed. Will stay, is going to stay. Of course, is going to stay since, okay, she has a prior plan because she bought the book. So she planned, she decided to stay at home. Futurologists predict that life probably, okay, very different. Will be, is going to be, has been or was. Of course, we have will be, we have predict, probably, so it's a general prediction, no clear evidence. So that's the end of grammar section. Now we move to the writing. In the writing, you have to imagine how your future house will be and write a paragraph about it. You should keep in mind that the best descriptive paragraphs are full of details, names, dates, physical characteristics, and background information. So when you write about your future house, you should describe. We have a kind of description. Location, what kind of house, how many rooms, does this house run or work by technology, which devices or things would you like to have in each room? What about the architecture? So we go into details. You describe in details about your future house. And as I always advise you, you should stick to the number of the words, 40 to 50 words. Pay attention to the punctuation, grammar, and spelling. So, and that's all for today's lesson, and that brings us to the end of Unit 3. Thank you so much for your watching and listening. See you next time. Goodbye.